Hi, this is Shyamal Chandra's chess analysis show. Today we're going to talk about a game from 10 hours or 11 hours ago between some opponent and me, advancecoder, currently at 11:38 in a 5-minute, 3-second increment rated blitz match. Let's get right to it. They're playing white, I'm playing black, and they start with a queen pawn move. I reciprocate. Then they move their knight to protect their pawn. I do the same. Then they push their king's pawn out. I try to prevent the bishop from checking my king and then forcing my bishop or my knight to come out, and then effectively ruining my pawn structure. So then they see the message. They move their bishop to the middle, behind in front of their queen, and then I have the bishop attacking or pinning their knight in front of their queen in the diagonal. They move their knight out to protect that knight instead of pushing their bishop on the diagonal back. Then I move the king pawn out to protect that pawn. They come after my bishop with a pawn. I move it back. They castle kingside. I attack that pawn with my bishop on the back rank, so I can extract more, better structure. Then I push it more. Then it moves it back. I create a perfect triangular-like shape. And then they move their queen to a place where they can have more usage of it than the light squares. And I move the knight to attack that particular pawn. They push the pawn, which is unorthodox, in front of their king. I move it back. They take. I take this. This opens up all sorts of possibilities. And then they start attacking my knight that's just hanging there. I take. They take. I move out. They start attacking with their other knight. And then I take the pawn. That's a really important part of the game. King comes up. They go back. They start attacking more pieces. I start attacking. They take. I take. It keeps on going up. I reject the offer to take. And then they come after me. So I move my bishop in front of my queen. They take. I take. They move their rook. So I castle queenside. They take. I take. They take, I take, and then the queen comes down, effectively causing a scary position if they are able to successfully get into this particular A file. I check with my queen, I attack with my rook, and then I take. And then we keep on playing this game where I push my castle back so I can attack with my queen. They attack with their knight. I go in front of the queen, trade queens, and then from here it gets really interesting. I keep on checking until they go into that nook, and then I come after them slowly with their knight and checkmate them. Now the moral of the story of this game is basically that you should keep good pawn structure so you have minimal foundation to support. Why is this important? Everything gets much easier. Everything gets much simpler if you have minimum foundation to a pawn structure or to some sort of chain of pieces that are being protected. So minimize your foundation, maximize your strength in your chess pieces. That is the moral of this game. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.